Hello, everybody. This is the kickoff to our TRX-4 build.
Yeah!
It's me and my son. This is going to be a long one.
Dad, you used improper grammar. It's my son and I.
Ah, a son and I. Yes. So stick with us. Grab a cup of coffee or grab a frosty beverage, and we're going to go through this build step by step as he puts this together.
Or just grab some food, or something.
Oh. All right, let's see what we got inside here. We did an unboxing before, and we got some stuff sorted out, but we're going to unpack things before we start our build and plan it all out. All right, so there's the destructions.
Dad, we're not destroying it. We're literally building it.
Yeah, we got.
This guy needs to go back to 4th grade grammar. Let's shuffle tires.
Linkages. We need to find
Shocks.
I don't think we're doing the transmission. We're doing the axles, right?
I don't know.
Rear axle. I think that's the first one.
We're starting this.
Okay, so we're going to just unpack all this, see what we need, and we'll be back with you in just a second.
So we haven't found everything, like the transmission, the gears, the hardware, or no, this is hardware, this is hardware. We have all our things being prepared.
We have our tools. We recommend getting some tools handy.
Kits.
And if you have one of these, it definitely helps.
If you screw drive, and then you can do can twist it.
All right. So let's see what we're doing first
and
here.
It comes with a little light so you can see where you're screwing.
That is always helpful and handy. Okay, we want to open up the
instructions. Not the instructions.
And we're going to start off with, let's get this in screen. Put this over here. What's that? The bearing seat. Yep, just make sure things are seated and good. So we're going to start off with, what does that say? Transmission assembly.
I can read.
Okay.
And transmission assembly.
You're funny. All right.
I'm actually just good at spelling.
All right, so we're going to put this to the side, right?
So we take up less space.
And we're going to open up the transmission assembly bag.
Unbreakable plastic.
And we have lots of gears and more bags within a bags within a bag. And this looks like some sort of
plastic gear.
Yep. Slipper. Okay, and then the hardware bag, which has, I am going to guess it's this guy.
And let's flip back a page and see, we need one of these, one of these, and one of these.
Lots of pins, bearings.
So we're gonna need a 10 millimeter tall, 4mm wide with a 5mm hole. So I think it would be like one of these.
Which ones? All right, it says, what does it say there?
We need it says 5 times 11 times 4.
5 times 11 times 4. Can you help find that?
Yep, found them.
All right.
5 times 11 times 4 BB.
All right, so we're going to get how many of those out?
2.
All right. And which part is that going into? Does that line up with the picture? Yes, it does. And
yes, it does.
Oh. All right. That looks like the way it goes into that part.
What?
Okay, you see how it's installed here?
It goes in these holes.
All right. Well, it says it's in. You sure it's in that one?
Oh no, it's this one.
Yeah. All right, press that one in, and this is showing you how they're seated, so they're all the way in. Yep. You just give them a good press in there with your thumb, and there we go. Step A1 is done.
Wait.
And then we have, what, 2 more? Or 1 more? 2 more. So we put 1 in here, right?
Mm-hmm. We might need these a lot more. We're gonna need this for sure.
Oh wait, it's showing this part though. It's this part. The one in there for our viewers at home. Okay. You got it?
So they go in the holes inside down there?
Mm-hmm.
How the heck?
See? It's showing on the side view. Yep.
I don't get how you're supposed to go.
This is our first Traxxas build, if you guys couldn't figure it out or couldn't tell. We have built
an Arma.
Yeah, we built an Armagorgon together, and I've grew up building models and Tamiya's and RC10s and stuff like that. I think there is one more. Right, you got that one there. And I think there's this one here. You got another one of those?
Yeah.
On the back side.
The where now?
Right here. Did you eat all that Laffy Taffy?
Yeah.
You ate all of it. You want one more?
No, there's like 100 something more.
Oh, okay.
Can I get another?
Let's get through this page and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
All right. 1 second. Okay, we're back from a quick Laffy Taffy break. It was mandatory. He twisted my arm. I had to have one. All right, what are we doing next? A2. Assemble input shaft. All right, you want to help me find the gears?
I found one, and I found the input gear.
Here. all the tools. We don't have actually some scissors. Huh. Okay. Oh, that makes a fun noise.
Sounds like a wind chime.
Sounds like Christmas bells. Channeling Elf. Been watching it too many times. Okay. I knew I had this around here somewhere. You need to cut open?
Got it.
All right. Let's lay these out. This is what this is for.
Ow. Ow.
And we need 2.9.8 pin. Listen, dude, you can't talk like a villager this whole time.
Got it.
Thank you.
I got the gear, Dad.
I need to find the pins, though. Right? Oh, here we go. Nope. See, I'm matching up the size. For those of you playing along at home, it's 212 and 9.8. And this calls for what? 9.8 and some high performance grease. High performance grease.
Which all comes in the kit.
Yes.
So, if you're planning to do it right away, don't buy the high performance grease first. It's already in there.
Okay, I'm emptying this out. We need 2 of these. You want to pick those out and I'll put everything else back. Okay, here we go.
So we have the pins, and on here it says, so you'd have this side here, the first pin goes on the right one to the middle, and then you get this gear with the little things in it, and then you slide it on, make sure the little things are facing inwards towards the pin, so the pin slides on there. Then you put the second pin in. You get this gear. Make sure it has the little notches. This gear right here, the 30T input gear, and you'd put the, like I said, the little things for the pin going that way inside, and then you have it.
All right, so we zoomed in a little bit more so you can see what we're doing, and
You grease the gears. It says 2 dabs. Yeah, right there. There's only one bottle. That's confusing.
Yeah.
And yeah.
high performance grease. Okay, now we're on.
And it is separate from the small bags.
Yeah, so you have to dig it out.
It's in the electronics bag.
Okay, so let's find the next parts here and move on to the next step.
5 times 4, that's the same thing we've been. So this is kind of confusing. You show the back. See the bag? It has 3. You need to line up the right size right here because they're the right size.
All right, so we're gonna get.
Gonna get one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Let's show everybody.
this one.
Yep, that's too big, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's look at the bag that you're going.
So here are the 2 bags we're gonna need. And there are multiple gears, right? It's not a problem.
Bearings.
Well, bearings, whatever. So you would line it up to see if it's the right size. That is the right one. And now we're gonna do the other one. It says we need 3.
And that's what that little parentheses, what the 3 is.
Mm-hmm. Right size. And we have 3 of them.
Okay, so let's line up the rest of these parts so that we know which gears we have and where they go to.
So we need this. We need this gear.
The drive hub.
Yeah, it's different than that though.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Looks like it to me.
Oh, it's just the way they show it. It looks like they did it like this.
Yeah. Okay. And what else? That doesn't look like it.
Nope, not that. Oh, that's it.
Okay, winner.
So this is the shift dog. It was in a separate bag. So there you go.
Okay. Then you're going to take your 5x10, right? That guy. And he's going to go into this gear.
And mini. And so it would be this gear, I believe. On this side. And then this gear is going to go into that gear. And then so you're gonna get these parts. You're gonna get the bigger bearing and not the side with the little rivets, the smooth side. So we're gonna slide that in. And then for the side with the rivets, I'm gonna put this thing in. And after you get that in, you're gonna put your tiny bearing in there. The reason there are so many cuts is because something's wrong with the filming device we're using. It only lets us have 1 minute and 40 seconds of video before we have to start and make a new video.
Yeah. So apologize. We're going to do another cut. Yeah, it is poopy, isn't it?
We're going to work it out and
All right.
So next, we're going to get your other 2 small bearings. Gonna get this piece. Gonna put them in on both sides. And then we're gonna go down to the next one, the shift dog thingamabob. So you get the chime thingy. It sounds like a chime. Matches up here.
Yeah, do it like that.
Your chime thingy.
Okay, that's the chime thingy.
And then you get your shift dog thingy-mabob.
Yo, shift dog.
And then you get your gear with the tiny gears in it. Uh-oh. Make sure they don't fall out.
The bearings, yeah.
Yeah. And it says the tiny little rivets in it go inside.
Mm-hmm.
Facing inside. The bearing.
You need some help? No, you got it. There you go.
Yay. And yeah, so it slides into there. Not on the holes, apparently. Does not go in the holes.
And then this goes on the other side.
Yeah. This goes on the other side.
And you can see how the shift dog catches that drive hub, right? Okay, let's show how that goes.
And then you get 2 more smudges of grease. Silicone grease.
And you just put 2 drops on there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's great.
So you get this part, get your tiny washer, you put one on one side, and then just put the other on the other side.
Okay.
Then you get your
dog shifter, or whatever, your shift fork. Dog shifter. And show everybody how that looks on the screen. There you go. Okay, perfect.
And then
this one's a little tricky, so we're gonna just do this. So this first input gear assembly. Oh. Goes in like so, but the pin is not rotating correctly. Let's try this again. There we go. And then this part with the dog gear.
the dog mabob.
Dog mabob. Oh, I need extra hands. What I need. Right. Hold on. I'm running out. Okay, so there's the shifter. And you can see how it's pulling that up, maybe. And then we're putting this case on top. And getting it to align. We got a little gap in there.
So now we need to get our Cinco Dedos screws.
Alright, hold on 1 second. So we got it all fitting flush and held together. And we're going to put some of the screws in.
So where do they go?
Let's look on here. Step 4.
So a screw goes in there. Let's start with the top screw.
Good job. You just want to snug those up. You're doing a great job. You just want to get them just tight enough, not too tight. As that plastic will strip very easily. All right. That should be good. I think you got it. That looks like that's good. And then there's 2 more hiding out right here. Here. That's okay. All right, and we'll finish the rest of these up and get it all bundled up.
1,000 years later.
All right, let's get them in here.
So. You're gonna get this part.
I can't see it unless it's over here, okay?
So you're gonna get this part in 5 of these. Then you're gonna get 5 times 5 times 11 times 4 mm.
All right, those are 5 by 11 times 4 millimeters. Push those in, get them seated really good. Okay, so I'm going to take over and help out a little bit here. Son is taking a little bit of a break. He's done a great job so far. On these pins, I like to put just a little bit of grease on there just to kind of hold them in place. Oh, there we go. That guy goes over the top, just like so. And put a little bit of grease on that and move on to the next part. Okay, for the short shaft assembly, it's the same. Just a little bit of grease in there. So it looks like we got this end here. And then getting the 27 tooth transfer goes on just like that. And then we're going to do something similar for the third long output shaft. Again, just a pro tip or whatever you like to call it. I don't know if it's really a pro tip. I'm sure somebody will have a reason why you shouldn't do this, but for me it just makes life easier. And then this one is oriented this direction and fits in so. Okay, and then with the orientation, I just realized that I got a light on. This probably help. There we go. Now that we can see a little better. Orientation of the short shaft, PTFE washer goes on as such. And there. I think we gotta apply a little dab of grease on there too. Oop. That's quite a bit. Share the love, the other one, and there we end. And then again, PTFE washer. Yikes. I don't really have fingernails for it. Goes over there. And then a little bit of same. And I had put some grease on there from the other one because it, again, spilled out a little too much. Alright. Transmission feels pretty good. We'll go on to the next step. Okay, the next step is we're going to put this cover on. As you can see, it just fits in like so. Like that. And we're going to get the screws started. I'm sure. Ooh, that's interesting. Didn't quite get them started, did I? Okay, there we go. Again, just using this to speed things up. And I'm going to get the final bit just by hand, just make sure we're not stripping anything out. It's a pretty beefy transmission. It's actually kind of cool. I was talking to my son and he was like, well, a little nervous about doing the 2-speed transmission because it was the hard part, according to him. And then he was pretty thrilled, and I said, well, look, you did it. Like, this is it. The hard part is over with. All right, so we're going to move on to the last bit of section A, which is the transmission, which is add the slipper clutch onto it. And I'm going to pause and come back to it shortly. All right, so let's get this straight. Sleds on there. And we're going to self-adhesive pads. Stick on there. Peel the backing off. Just like that. And that goes on like so. Then we have a series of spring washers, which used to call, I believe these used to be called Belleville washers, but they kind of go against each other, so they're concave. I don't know if you can capture that actually. Make sure that looks right to you. Comes out. This one's on the other direction, like that. I don't know if that shows on the side there. And then we have final Make sure all tighten down. Now you can see that that's moving the transmission. So we're just going to take an Allen key just to hold that in and tighten that down. I don't know how. Not sure we really want to tune that in there, but I'll lock it down all the way. So go all the way. I'm going to back it off, maybe like 1/8 of a turn, and we'll just try that. That should allow some friction in there. Okay. All right. So we're going to mount the shift servo. Shift servo. To this part. Some sort of mount. Okay, so orientation should be about that way. And we're going to pop these screws in like so. So I'm just going to get them started. And I'll take the driver. Okay, now. Let's speed things up a little bit. Some people use the clutch on those. I don't really trust it with the plastic and everything. So I just cinch it up at the end where it feels nice and snug. And there we have that. And then this hooks down. And this pops onto here. Like so. And then we screw it in to these two spots right here. And again, just gonna get them started. And there you have it. I believe we are done with part 1. Exciting. Part A. Transmission assembly. Okay. Thank you for joining us. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. We're going to be taking this step by step. Again, my son is 9 years old at the time. He's doing great with this. We had built an Armored Gorgon before together, and he just loves the idea of building these things as kits. He really loves the feeling of being able to say that the pride in having built these cars himself. So yeah, join us as we continue through this. I appreciate it if you've stuck with us this whole time, and we'll see you around in the next one. Thank you.